Okay, you can see my screen, right?
Yes, ma.
Okay, so I just added another sheet for our dashboard. So most often when you want to create a dashboard, you need a plain background. You need a plain background so that it can flow. I'm sure you remember what I did, ba?
Yes, yes, ma.
So this is it. So um if it were in Excel, Excel has what we call card. So you can easily drop the card, can easily drag and drop the card to do what you want to do, but this does not have it, but it has something like a text box, if I'm not mistaken. So I just so I can decide to use this text box and maybe change it to whatever color background I want. Maybe I want it to be different from what I have already, just to show what I want to do. Depends on what you want, but I think we actually need something that would allow us see what we are doing. Okay, so we can say, I think we all concluded that this is a sales data, right?
Yes. Sorry, please. Let me take you back a little. How did you create this text box?
Okay. Um, I didn't really remember exactly under where it is. Like I told you the very first day we were doing, I was running you through these tabs and everything. I told you that this search bar that you can use it to find anything you are looking for, right? This search box.
Yes.
So what I just did was I clicked on this place to search and I wrote text box and it appeared. I clicked on it. That's it. That's your easiest way to find whatever
Okay.
you are looking for in Excel. If you forget whether you are to get it under insert, draw, view, review and all of that, instead of wasting your time, just come and search for it here. Is that understood?
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Yes, ma.
Okay, so this is it. We choose whatever size we want. Decide to, where did I go wrong? Okay. Um so you can actually make it bigger. You can choose the kind of this thing you want. I always like this is that black chemical. I think it's black Calibri. Maybe Arial black. Okay, so when it's modern, you can just come and reduce. I don't even know why you are still this big. Okay, and reduce. So you can adjust your dashboard by dragging here up. You can reduce it this way. So now we have a dashboard. Don't forget you can use any color you want here. Me, I just want to use this so that it can give us a very clear background for what we want to work on. And again, when you are choosing color, please be mindful of the color, be creative, choose colors that rhyme. Let us not come and do color riot on top the creation. So that is it. So normally, some of the things that we normally use this text box to do, like you can decide to use it to summarize your sales. For instance, let's say if this the I'm more this thing what is the name? Why is this thing refusing
Power
to
BI.
Power BI? Yes, I'm more conversant with Power BI when it comes to all of these things, but nonetheless, I don't do visualization with Excel, but because we were not taught Power BI, there's no need taking you to that place. So, sorry, I'm trying to create another. I want to see if something is going to work out. Of course, it should. I'm looking for sales. If you find it, okay, it's here. You place our sales. This is sum of sales. So in this business, all the sales that were made, this is the summary of it. Do you understand? Oh, please respond now. Hello, is somebody
Yes,
here?
yes, yes.
So this is the summary of all the sales that were made. Let's assume that you were asked by your employer, okay how much did we realize in all the sales? Just if it were in Power BI, you just drag your this thing, what is the name, your card, keep it here, drag sales, put it where it should be, to go to the card and reflect. But because this is Excel, there's always a way around it. Drag it and put it in the value, it will give you all the summary that you need. Then come to where is our dashboard? Oh, I should have named it. I should have named it. And when I added that, okay, thank God. Okay, so I'm having, and I didn't even name that other one. So here now, you come back again and take your text box. I'm just going extra mile. Once you've clicked on your text box, just come back here. You will notice that your cursor has changed. Double click and it will paste what it has for you. If you want to drag it, let your cursor change to this tiny cross. That's the only way you can be able to drag. When it's straight, you can be able to extend. So we are looking for sum of sales, right? So we can also decide to change this dashboard. Yes, you see that it's becoming somehow beautiful. Some
Small, small.
Okay, oh, let your own be more beautiful than my own. So that sum of sales we did that time, we didn't check this thing that has it right. Please, somebody should help me summarize this. 22977 200.86, right? Everybody carry one for your head. Let's go. Let's not get there. You tell me that you didn't remember. 229 7 what?
727.
Okay. 727.
Don't know.
Okay, oh fine. If you people did not remember, no problem. So whatever.
200.08. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Eh, I just
200.08.
yes, there is 0.08 there. We don't know. But then don't forget that this has to come with um what is it called? Financial sign, abi. What do they call that thing?
Currency sign or
Yes, it
something.
has to come with currency sign. So that is it. So just design your stuff how you want it to be. Just on your own, just design it how you want it to be. You can always change what you want to change, make your this thing sorry, make it bold when necessary, just design it. So this is what a dashboard is all about. So you can use all these text box to summarize your sum of sales, your average of sales, just on your own. Think of what your employer would want to see, summarize it. In fact, if you do your project and you give them a dashboard, I'm telling you, those of us that did our own, then me, I didn't give them a dashboard because nobody taught me. I didn't know what is dashboard sef as at that time. So I didn't even give them dis thing chart. I only summarize the pivot table for them and send to them. But if you can do this, at the end of the day, you will be happy with yourself. So then the next thing now that comes in after all of that is for you to get all your this thing, your charts. Just cut your charts. Truthfully speaking, when we get there again, please remind me on that dashboard. Let me rename it dashboard. I don't like the fact that okay. So once you have done that, you come here, click on Control V to paste what you have copied. If you want to move it, get your cursor to this place, double click and then you move it. Then you can adjust it to whatever length you are adjusting. But as you are adjusting, make sure that your information is not hidden, that you did not remove your information. I didn't know what I did that this thing is not moving. So this is one we have copied. Which one is this? Sum of sales. Okay. Sum of sales. Um Total sales under each category. Let's for you to see that I didn't really plot chart. This is my project though. I didn't put chart there. So this is my recommended chart. Maybe it's because of you guys now that I'm now remembering to put charts. Okay, so this is it. Like I said, you can always double click on this and delete it. You don't have need for it. This total here, and always double click and remove it. Then just put your cursor at this point. Please be observant. Right click and click on cut. You take it and go to your dashboard. and click Ctrl V to paste it. You use your this thing to bring it here. You know, I let me if it were in Power BI, of course, you can decide to change the this thing of your the background of your this thing, but I really don't know if that's if that's possible here. Okay, but you can actually change this, but you can't change the blue. So it's up to you. Do you want to change the color, or I will advise, even if you want to do, let it be a lighter shade of this. You can leave it in the white. Oh Jesus, did you notice something? Like I said, when you want to move this thing, make sure that your cursor is here. If you put it here, you are moving this small one inside. You notice that this thing is too abi.
Yes,
If I
yes.
move it here now, I'll be moving this small one inside. But if I move from here, I'll be moving the
Okay.
main this thing. Yes. So you can decide to change your background. Remember this, just make your work beautiful. I want, because you are going to submit it to me first, so that when I look at it, I'll be very happy. And again, another assignment is that by the end of your program, you are going to share your project on LinkedIn. So you need to do a beautiful work, because you will tag me. If you share nonsense this thing, I will not even come and show face there. Pretend like I'm not the one that taught you. After all, I'm not the one. Now what I know, I taught you well. So if you didn't do well, I'm not the one. So you cut. I just want us to have like about 3 of these on our dashboard. Then you can now you Control V to paste your work. Okay, so you adjust it. You can have as much of this as you want. It's just because it's not much. We are not having much. That's why I'm not bothering on adjustment. But the ones like this, you see that this one carries so much information, Abi. If I drag this one too much, I will be losing some of this info. I might be losing some of them. So because of that, when you are dragging it, be sure to see that everything that is contained there is contained here. Don't over drag this type. But these ones, no matter how you drag them, all this information will still be there. So that's just that. And we do this. Okay, so having done this, the next thing we will do now is to put our slicer. Abi, we click on our slicer. You see, because I selected something, that is why the slicer is coming out. So what do we want to slice with now? What do we even want to slice with? What? Okay, let's say we want to slice with states. We want to see how different states performed. When you want to move this slicer, put your cursor at the right place. So let's see this. Okay, when you have gotten your slicer, I want us to check on something. Did you notice that it's only this one that is reflecting? That these ones were not reflected. Did you notice?
Yes.
Okay. So uh, mhm. Okay, so you right click on this and check on slicer settings. On slicer settings, let me see whether that's what I'm looking for. Okay, sorry. Let me go back. Right click, sorry, not settings, click on report connections. Report connections, it's now asking you, Where do you want us to report connection? In fact, do well to select everything. Select everything. You guys are blessed. Nobody taught me. I strained my eyes, stressed my head, suffered myself before I knew all of these things. Like the Bible will say, if you
Sorry.
give heed to what I'm giving you, blessed are ye. Abi ye. Did you now notice that there's a connection?
Okay. Sorry, how did we get to the report connection? Right click.
I right clicked here
Okay.
and you see report connection here before remove state.
Okay.
You click
Okay.
on it. When you click on it, select everything that is involved. Tick it. Come here.
Okay.
Mark everything good. Then click on OK. What you are now telling it is you are free to relate with all the data here.
Okay. Thank you.
And then you are good to go. If you do this, your project will be superb. I am done with this. So don't bother coming to ask me question when you are working on your project. I'm not available. I won't answer to any question.
Please, you'll be available.
I'm
Thank
not
you, ma.
everything I will give you with regards to this project. In the name of our God, I've given you. If there is anything you don't know, go and watch videos on YouTube. And remember, you have just this week to do all of that. So I don't know how many minutes I have left. Can I still be able to show guys what I wanted to show us?
Continue. Continue.
I should just continue even if the time is out.
It's not showing, it's not indicating the time yet.
Okay. Okay, I'm looking for a particular Christmas data. Holy Spirit, please help me to find this data. I just used it today. Okay. Is it under? Should it be under downloads? Okay. This data is supposed to be on my files. Supposed to be on my files. I don't know why it's not here. Please pardon me. I should have brought in this data before we started, but due to this thing. Let me check on my recent sources. Now we see. Sure. Don't even tell me that this data did not save. Oh. Hmm. This will just be, oh Jesus. After all I've done. Hmm? Seriously. Oh, no.